Thank you very much, and a very warm welcome to the weather desk. We're starting off with some partly cloudy skies over the eastern provinces of South Africa this morning, with some fog patches as well here in the Gauteng province, some areas over the eastern Free State, Mpumalanga and Limpopo, KwaZulu-Natal, and the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape. Otherwise, clear weather conditions are expected for the rest of the day over the western parts of South Africa for today. There is also a warning of runaway fires in places over the Northern Cape and the western interior of the Free State as a result of very hot, dry and windy conditions for today. So please be on the lookout and avoid unnecessary fires. And later on this afternoon, a slight chance of some thunder showers in places in the eastern parts of the northwest throughout Limpopo, Mpumalanga, here in the Gauteng province, the eastern Free State, KwaZulu-Natal and the wild coast of the Eastern Cape can see a slight chance of rainfall later on this afternoon. And temperatures are starting very mild for this morning in the southern parts of the Northern Cape, with a minimum of 12 for Calvinia and 8 degrees over Sutherland. Otherwise pleasant temperatures in most areas of South Africa this morning along the east coast, with an average of 22 at Etegwini and Richards Bay. Johannesburg is starting at 15, a minimum of 16 degrees for Mahikeng, and 21 over Uppington for this morning. And for the rest of today, we're expecting a very warm day here in the Gauteng province. Johannesburg will peak at an average of 30 degrees, and these similar conditions are expected as well over Pretoria, with a few passing thunder showers in places later on this afternoon, especially over the northern parts of the Gauteng province. And in Limpopo, we're expecting a maximum of 29 in Polokwane and 30 degrees for Musina, and a slight chance of rainfall once again over the low-fell region of this province, including over Giyani and Phalaborwa. In Mpumalanga, another warm day for this province as well, with some fog patches for this morning, reducing visibilities on the roads on the N12, the N4 and the N17 in the south between Emelo and Mkhondo. It is very poor visibilities on these roads for this morning, but temperatures will average later on in the afternoon at 28 for Mkhondo. And Bombela will also see a maximum of 28 degrees. There is also a slight chance of thunder showers here later on this afternoon. In KwaZulu-Natal, a warm day for Mnambi at 35 degrees. Pleasant temperatures though. In Pietermaritzburg, we're expecting a high of 27 degrees. And these similar temperatures are also expected in the city of Etegwini. In the Eastern Cape, a pleasant day is expected in Gqeberha at 26, 28 in East London, and 32 over Komani in the northern interior of this province. And sunny skies will dominate over the west coast districts of the Western Cape, with an average of 35 in Clean and 26 over the mother city. And there is no chance of rainfall in the Western Cape for today. In the Northern Cape, a high of 31 in Sutherland, but scorching temperatures in Uppington. A very warm day is also expected between Kuruman and Kimberley, averaging around 37 degrees for this afternoon. A few passing thunder showers over the eastern Free States later on this afternoon, an average of 35 degrees along the N1 between Kroonstad and Bloemfontein, and a temperature of 36 degrees over Bothaville for this afternoon. A fine day is in store over the Northwest province for today, but later on in the afternoon, a few passing thunder showers can be expected over Mahikeng and drifting further eastwards, including over Lichtenburg, Rustenburg and Potchefstroom in the east, and a temperature of 35 degrees can be expected over Matlosana for today. And that is all from the weather desk.